A lot of y'all be talking about that shit. Me and my nigga, we really do it, dog. Always keep it real, dog.
Man, I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. Man, I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. Every day of my life, man, I gotta stay 100. That's just how it is when you coming where I'm from. Hey man, I rock my own clothes with my name on my shirt to let everybody know the L is the same and the B is for Blizzle. Yes, I make it snow, but just keep that on the lizzo. My bloodline is filthy, most of us is criminals. The jack of all trades, but the master counting decimals. Sticky situation, so I keep my heat accessible. I'd rather your peeps than my peeps looking pitiful. It's crunch time. Hey man, I do this for y'all, just in case you didn't know. Hey man, I die for my dogs. My only fear is counting too much money. The same cats they help me get it might try to take it from me. My deepest fear is goons pulling up beside me, ready to lick shots, pop, pop, and try to blind me. I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. Man, I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I came from a family where females were go-getters. Granddad was an alcoholic, grandma was a bootlegger. Hey man, that's where I got my hustle. Plus my Aunt Julia was never scared to bust ya. And Uncle Dan, he was a fool, he didn't care about too much. You smoke, you too. Taught us that drug dealers didn't last too long. That's why I put my all into each and every song. I see death around the corner. Lord knows, where will I be without Joanna? She helps me focus and keep my eyes on the prize. Man, your boy been hunted. Man, I put that on my life. And I'm just trying to live right. I know goons that was killers that committed suicide. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. You can take my breath away, but I'll never sell my soul. And I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. Man, I'ma keep it real until the day that I die. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no need to ask why. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100. I can't lie. And man, you know I keep it 100.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, Opening Knowledge, man. OTK, man. Y'all already know. Hope y'all told somebody out there that y'all love them. Somebody, someone, or something. Good morning to y'all, beautiful people. Y'all see the title, man. How to build a copper backflow. So I'm going to put this backflow together, dealing with irrigation. So y'all don't have to go to school for it. Y'all can watch one of us do it. Let me get the music ready in the background. Let me get my camera situated to cut on. And yeah, just check it out, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's some things that you need too. You gotta have your meth gas. Gotta have your meth gas. Flamethrower, get that fire. Gotcha. Other tools, copper, sandpaper. Gotta have the actual welded in here. Call it like stick. I'll flux, so I freeze, so it don't burn. Go ahead and got to sand this down, yo. Sanding it down so it can get grip, so it can hold it. Get you a bucket of water to stuff. sure you stand inside your fitness suit. All that helps. Just check, see if it fits in. Once you see it fits in, you good. I use a rag. Other people use like a brush, and I use a rag. Just take the flux, go around it, and this is so it don't burn. It can't catch on fire. Make sure you put some in the inside of here too. Some flux in the inside of here too. Put it all the way on, get it on there. When you welding this, don't weld down like this. You don't have anything that has a hole in it, don't weld down like that. You want to keep it up like this. Flame it, get it hot. Turn it up some. Hope y'all doing all right out there. It's good morning, man.
Kickoff, it goes.
Please take y'all time when y'all doing this, man, because this copper stick right here in South Carolina, this is a 3/4 copper stick, 10 foot. It costs like $90 something. This backflow costs $375. So you really don't want to make mistakes. Another thing too, the legs should be about 2 feet. I already welded this one. It will need to be about 2 feet. 3 feet long. I'm going to cut that again. Then you gotta have your legs go out that way. And I'm gonna connect all of that too. So I'm gonna build this whole thing real quick. Y'all preset, man. This is handy for all of y'all that's going into gardening, stuff like that, man. So this backflow preventer, I take water and I push water. Once it goes through this filtration system, it's actually clean water in. So I can run dirty water out of pond or anything like that, run it through this system, and when it comes out on the other end, it's gonna come out as clean water.
Yo, salute to Mary.
So you said, well, let it go. When it gets hot, hold it at the bottom and just push. Be careful when you push that you're gonna push your 90 off. Y'all see how long the stick was, so I usually measure it like that. Then I check it.
You were being from the Caribbean. I gotta say it like this.
Grease. You put your grease first so that can seal everything.
Look at your brother say.
The reason why I stopped early because when you check it, you can see it. So when we get to the water, dry it off. This whole copper stick is hot now, but you know I'm so used to getting burned. But when you check it, you look in the cracks and see inside of these cracks right here. And then when you see those cracks, that's why I stopped that one early because I wanted to show y'all that all of it might not get done. So make sure y'all check that because if not, it's gonna leak. If it don't hold, if you even think it's a crack thing, you don't be scared. Man. Go ahead and just hit it with the grease again. Make sure you're full staples. Just hit it with the grease again. Put some more in it. This right here is brass. So this brass takes a little longer to heat up than actual copper fitting that I put on. This brass takes a little longer and it's a lot harder to seal. So that's why I suggest y'all do it at least 2 times. That would be the best thing to do. Do it 2 times, man. You actually can just go to the spots and then just put it around in the spots and seal it as you go. And I've been doing this work, landscaping work for over 30 years. I love outside. I've been doing irrigation for the last 15 years. I train mostly everybody in the state of South Carolina in this part. Me and these other 2 guys. So that's why I went out on my own. If I could train, if I was that good enough to train, then I was good enough to go out on my own. See, you gotta keep checking, man. Taking a lot of this. That's a good thing too, man. If it keeps showing you holes and stuff like that, don't worry about it. That's a good thing. That means the more that you put in there, the better the seal is. The proper fitting ain't gonna take that long to seal. Fine. Hold your torch. The closer you hold it, the hotter it's gonna get. The farther you hold it, man. Because if you hold the torch too close, you might take the bell. Take the seal out of it.
A good drink, a good drink.
Y'all be careful with this torch, man. I done hurt myself so many times. It's a shame. It's normal to me now. It's like how I can grab this pole hot as shit. That one seal. See that seal now? Got our 12 holes. Grab our 2 feet.
It's all about.
Make sure you sand these in.
One thing for sure.
This is what I use to cut the copper. Other people use jigsaws, the sawzalls, and stuff like that. I just use a copper cutter. Beautiful day or something. Fits right on it. Nice snug.
The kickoff.
Nice and good. Get y'all grease and don't get your grease. This is crucial. Don't like using a rag with the brushes. They got no brushes that come with them. I like the rag better. So this is actually what I do with the arm. That's the arm. This is the actual piece. This is part of 1 foot. I hope y'all can see this, man. I hope y'all can zoom in the side. I ain't really had nothing to say. Go live on the computer, man. Internet. Box back there in the frame, so I can't go on the computer right now, so I'm on the phone. Quick tune in. See that? Burning myself. See that? Burning myself.
Yo, what? He said, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another build on greenhouses. Show y'all how to build a greenhouse out of just PVC pipe and a tarp. You can go and buy plastic from out the store, and I'll show you how to build it with just PVC pipe. We get into some of this constructive stuff, man. Stuff that people can use, stuff that people need. I'm giving y'all to go to school for this. You're gonna pay thousands of dollars to learn this. to actually learn everything about irrigation. It's gonna cost you thousands of dollars. I'm giving it away for free. I love y'all. See, it takes copper. That copper locks on in that brass. So remember, though, when y'all doing that brass, when y'all doing this, keep looking, because it's gonna take more than one time. If you got copper, that damn copper, it locks on real quick. That's that one's too already. Get into the other foot. How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all all right? Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Tuned in. Sanding this copper, filling this copper backflow.
To the bridge light. Salute to my guy Ease on this one, man. Let me tell you how CD3 is. It's
It don't fit like that. It don't fit on. Just sand some more. Hey, this is a big business too, y'all. Irrigation systems is a big business. The reason why I left my company that I was working for, I was a supervisor up there. I was making like $25 an hour. They messed around and my invoice came through on my phone. The job I just had did to me and my crew went out and did the job. And I don't think they meant for that invoice to hit my phone, my company phone that I had. But I seen that invoice and what they charge for 5 minutes of me going out there and fixing something. I said, oh no, I'm on the wrong end of this. Like literally, the money that they charge for that job that I went and fixed, it literally was enough money to pay 2 people on my crew their whole check for that week. I said, oh no, I'm in the wrong business. Wrong end of the business, rather. The right business was the wrong end. Instead of working for somebody, I go and work for myself. So that same company that I used to work for 10 years, like 7, 8, 17 years, somewhere up in there. But I was off and on. They actually subcontract me work now. So I do work for them now. So I ain't no employee no more. I'm a contractor. Yeah, make sure y'all get y'all paperwork. Get your paperwork, get your license, get your LLC, all of that. Get your S4, whatever you decide to do. Get all of that, man. Very profitable. To be honest, y'all, let me tell y'all how profitable and how. So in irrigation, you get paid to use your mind. You get paid to figure out stuff. You gotta know stuff. So you really get paid for thinking when you do irrigation. You get paid for your smarts, for knowing. No lie, y'all. This pair of cutters right here that cuts pipe cutters. An irrigation shovel that costs like $40-something. That was like $20-something. I started my business with just those 2 things. This right here and an irrigation shovel. I started my business. So $50 startup money. $50 startup money. Now you gotta have your vehicle. Now you know what I'm saying. You got to have your transportation. But I was lucky. I was able to find me a good truck to start off with for like $3,000. I still got that truck in the yard today. This is my second Dodge that I'm on right here now. With this year, it's my last one caught on fire. Yeah, man, that's all I needed to start off, y'all. So everything is proper. So you know how most businesses, they say most businesses take a loss in the first year. If you take the loss your first year in irrigation, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. So let me get this done real quick, and I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, man, $50, man. Everybody was like, man, you crazy. So you did it, man. I was like, yeah, I did. I did. No, now, just up real quick. So in different counties got different uh, this is the actual backflow preventer. You know what I mean? This is a 975 RPP. So it's a regulated pressure system, in other words. So all of this is like filters inside of here. All these are like cleaning systems. The water comes in one way, it comes in like this is the inside, comes in here, goes through the cleaning system, and then it comes out on this end and goes into the system or whatever you want to do. Apartment complexes got these. Houses don't have these really, but apartment complexes. Y'all go to a grocery store or something, y'all will see these big jokers, them big jokers with the turning wheels on them. Those are backflows. That's a whole nother level of backflow right there. That's money right there. You talking about 100,000 to come and install or more to install one of those. That's serious business right there. That's big boy business right there.
Yo, Smith, say what?
Got to have your thread safe. Anytime you're dealing with your backflow, you're dealing with threads, make sure you got your thread safe. That's just to help the seal. There. Get some room there. Just screw that on like that. It's really supposed to be hand tight, but if I was y'all, I would choose a bias because sometimes this right here will turn. So when you get hand tight, it's supposed to be good. Supposed to be good right there at hand tight. But me, hands greasy right now. I don't like to just go with hand tight. What I do is I would grab the pliers and I will try to get it as tight as I can. I'll try to get it as tight as I can. Big board. Usually I would have had somebody help me hold one side of it. It's like this right here today. I just wanted to show y'all. And my hands are greasy too. So that's how it goes. We use its own leverage against it. Now when it starts turning, y'all please put your pliers on this part and just hold it. And now the back stays straight. Right. Got one leg off. Bring on the other side real quick.
Move to the Holy Reuben. Yo, you talking about Rubia. You talking about a couple of sneaks like this. Exclusive sneaks. Season 3, right?
Yep. Now that side is tight. So that's how it can stand up like that. Most of this is going to be in the ground. So only about from here on up will be showing. I'm gonna cut some more off of these legs too and make them a little shorter. But that's the first part of it. Oh, y'all see. Y'all see.
Hey, yo, Red.
Well, the
Talk
legs,
to him. You say.
all right, so now before I do this, let me put this off the side. Let me go back to the legs. Reason why I'm going back to the legs, pull off now. Reason why I'm going back to the legs is because I gotta put the 90s on. Yeah, man. Um, you got people that would just call you just to build these backflows for them, but they don't know the concept of it, and they want to pass inspection, so they call you to build it for them. I charge 500 just to build a backflow like this because it's time consuming. I charge 500 just to build a backflow like this. So right now, that's what I'm working on. 500, but I actually got to go and install it too. So it's actually a job I already was on. So they put me a new water meter out there, so I'm gonna go and install this new backflow out there in James Island. Shout out to the island. Remember, anytime y'all dealing with 90s or anything like that, have it pumping up. Never have it pumping down. Because that flux, when the stuff going inside, it will get stuck inside the 90. You don't want that to come out. Turn it up a little bit. I got going out there, man. I can't see no comments or nothing. I'm sorry. Appreciate all y'all coming through, man. You know, that's up there. So, shout out. Always be a fucking rock.
This is what the kickoff sound like. Season 3. Go, come on.
Problem, man.
You don't let forget the 3 step.
See this. So remember, I put the exit, and I'll show you why I got this piece on there.
Kickoff, man. The kickoff. Not even a full session. Just the kickoff. Let's go.
Any of y'all out there getting gardens or anything like that, and y'all want my help or anything like that, I probably can guide you over the phone or the video or something. But if you want me to come out, I'll try it now. If you want me to come out, I'll come out. Just help me do the work. Pay for my visit there. I ain't gonna charge you. I ain't gonna charge you for work. Just make sure I'm all right. Up here, down there, wherever it's at. I do the work. We do the work together. And I guarantee you within 2 days, it only takes me 2 days. I'll be done teaching. We go out here and get money. Especially, it's all not so much common sense, it's just knowing. There's a lot to go with it, like knowing the PSI, knowing how much gallons coming out of the water meter, depending on where you're at, knowing how much gallons, so how much gallons, how much head, each nozzle. There's more stuff like that to go with it too, but that's more like in the field. And that usually the area that you're in. Some people only get like 13 to 15 gallons per second off the meters. Got some places where like the apartment complexes. I got 18 apartment complexes that I take care of anything that goes wrong. They got 200 gallons coming out their joules per second, man. So you talking about pressure, dog. Stuff that'll take the skin off. And some of these, man, I done been through it all. I done been so far underground where all they had to do was throw dirt on me. They would have never found me, man. When you're going up under these roads, these construction sites, and we gotta put a trench, we gotta put pipes up underneath the concrete. We gotta bore a pipe up underneath it called a sleeve. And man, those jokers be deep. Jokers be every bit of 10, 8 to 10 feet in the ground. You gotta dig all the way down and find it. Get your tractor, get your excavator. I drive all kind of equipment too. I drive excavators, backhoe, track hole. I do everything. Everything that's used for landscaping. We outside. I stone pavement, patios, I do brickwork. I build decks. I do everything. And I was blessed to have a family that everybody in my family own a business. Everybody. Shout out to Darlington boy. Kept the concrete businesses alive. He and his brothers and boys. They damn good at it too. Shout out to them. So how we do it, like I run into somebody who wants concrete. If it's something big that I don't deal with, then I give it to Darlington boys. They run into people, they bust up pipes or anything like that. They call me to come fix it. So we got our own little union per se. And all of us from the same damn area, all of us from the same road. All of us years apart, a couple of years apart. All of us own our own business. Shout out to the black business owners, man. I'm gonna use black for everybody to understand right now. So y'all know. I ain't black.
So let me go back to right. Hold on. Let me be in the Caribbean.
Hey y'all,
Gotta do some sneaks like this.
look at what happens to the stuff that drops off, that drops in the bucket. Look how it comes together. Oh,
Hey, yo, eat better.
All right, you got this part right here. Like that, you got it standing up. You're gonna put this in the ground, but you gotta put feet on it.
Talk to him, like.
Now, this is a key part right here. What we about to do next? I'll give you a second. Hands so greasy, man. It's gonna be hell cut this concrete. Alright, so out of the 10 foot stick that is copper, you got what is it? Damn, it done been so long since I used the tape measure. I don't use the tape measure. So you got three, and these supposed to be 2 and 2. So all together that equals 6. So these supposed to be 3. These supposed to be 6. I don't know if I got it. Let me see if I got it. Yeah, I do got one. Alright, so I do got one. So let's see what we got here. 33 inches.
Homie, trick is good, homie.
33 inches on that. Got 28 on that. So
That's my crew. It's football. I'm not.
3 times 12 is 36. So I'm kind of short on the arm, but I bought it. So the reason why it has to be, because for it pass inspection, once this goes in the ground, what the inspector will do is he will come out, he will take the tape measure, and he will measure from this right here to the bottom of the ground. So from this to the bottom of the ground, it has to be at least 12 inches, at least 1 foot from the bottom of the ground, but no higher than 36. So I'm on point with this. I'm at like, what, 29, and they measure from the bottom. So I'm at like 29 inches. So I really don't have to cut nothing off the foot. People be cutting off the foot so they don't have to dig so deep inside the ground. But I'm not even going to cut that. All like that. There's really no problem. With the real name, it just depends on how you put it in the ground. That's the part. Let's get the rest of this connected, man. Let's finish this bad boy off real quick. Got 2 more welds. And that's it. Another key thing too. Remember, you got an inside on your backflow, and then you got an out. Alright. So depending on what side your water is coming on, if your water is coming from the left side, then you need to have that arm that way. And then you can turn the other arm that way to go out. But make sure you got it just correct when you add these arms on here. Because if you don't add them the right way, you can mess up something. And once you do that, you will have to actually cut this off and redo the whole thing. You can buy cut links, shark bites. Matter of fact, we get one real quick. Let me show y'all what's called proper shark bite looks like. So you can use a coupling like these to fix it. You know what I mean? You just have to take that inside tab out. So with the inside tab being in there, that white tab, I mean this is for PEX pipe, like that red and blue PEX line that comes out the water meter, out the hot water meter that runs through your house. You just pull that tab out, and then you can just brand new. And if you want to connect it, see like this one doesn't have the white in the inside because this is strictly for copper. So what you would do is just cut it and then you just put it in there and you tap it in there. And once it snaps in there, that's it. It does come with a tool that you can use, and you actually put that on the pipe, and you can actually pull these off in case you make a mistake. That's a good thing about that. Yeah. But you don't really want to deal with making mistakes. Right? About 2 hours. Person don't know really It'll take them about 2 hours to build this. Repetition, man. Repetition makes it better, makes it faster. You definitely get faster. Just kind of thinking on the stuff first. You already know what's going on. You definitely will. Like this right here is quick. I would actually already had this built if I wasn't online. This part right here, it's with your own all the way. So that means now I need to find something more. This part right here, pull this up. I'm on the porch, y'all, so I ain't on the truck.
The kickoff. Season
I
3.
do this. Something to prop that up. So you can stay at. Just your height, all of that. Same height. Got your wheel right here. Your butt. Almost out of here.
I hope you.
I hope y'all enjoying it so far. You see how many of y'all in here? 37? Okay, that's what's up. Y'all enjoy it, man. Educational.
What you do?
Very educational. A lot of get on these YouTube, be building about information and stuff, and it takes away from a lot of our talent. You got engineers on there, you got all teachers, what I mean, you got doctors, lawyers, all kinds of stuff that you understand. It's time we start showing some of that, man. You know? Anything I can do to help. This is the way. How about me? Hot. Now with this, you can't dip this in the bucket, so you actually have to go in the bucket and just drip the water on it like that. Oh shit. Right. Let's see. Other since my water is coming from this side, and my back and my manifold is on that side, so I can put both of my legs like that. But usually you will see one leg will be up like this, and then the other one is out like that. Depends on which side your water source is coming from. So make sure you know what side your water source is coming from before you just connect this. They're not all gonna be the same. After joining in, man, that be long. Just gonna put this together, man. I have to get out here on the job site, man. Take me about an hour, 30 minutes to get to the job site, about an hour to put this in. Yeah, so 500 to build it. I charge 500 to build it, and then they come and install it. If I do it with the system, it'll be included with the system price. But if I come and do this separate and somebody else did the system, then I'm charging 500 to build it, and I'm gonna charge another 350 just to put it in the ground, put it in the connect. And it's only gonna take me an hour to build this. It's gonna take me an hour to put it in the ground. Y'all tell me who make that type of money in an hour? You know what I mean? Or 2 hours. And doing what they want to do and doing it relaxed. You know what I'm saying? They doing it for themselves. You know? And I do love this work. I love it because it's something different. It makes me think, especially when I go behind somebody and fix something that somebody else already put in the ground. Oh, yeah, that stuff right there makes me think. I gotta figure it out. Yeah. Okay. Last one. Last little man. Let me tell y'all who really get that money to it, man. So they got a job, they got a business in this thing where they got a person who just comes around and inspect backflows. 250 everyone he come and inspect, and he ain't out there no more than 10 minutes. He's coming, he's hooking up a gauge to it, making sure all the pressure is still giving out the right amount of pressure from the meter, and it's coming through the backflow. 30 minutes he gone, 250. That's the only license I don't got. That's the only certificate I don't got. Is backflow prevents testing. I can test them, but I can't do it legally as far as like I know how to test them. I know how to regulate them and all of that, but I just ain't got that certificate. And I think I am gonna go get that certificate because that's gonna add another fuel in my business. So right there, I'm making another fuel for me to hire another employee. So all he got to do is just go around and test backflows. Once I got the license, anybody that's up underneath my company can go and do the work. Because they'll be protected up underneath my license and my certificate. So I'm going to take that class. I'll probably take it over the winter when work slows down. That's the only thing about this work. Wintertime, things slow down. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: when a Democrat is in the chair, work slows down during the wintertime. It don't necessarily be cold here like that, so it has to shut down. It's just that the economy. So when a Democrat in the chair, you know, the more money you make, the more taxes you pay. So those big builders, once they get to a certain point, they stop because they don't want to get too much taxes. But when the Republican is in the chair, the more money you make, the less taxes you pay. So these jokers build year round, y'all. Year round. As long as it ain't no bad storm, no bad winter frost, these boys build year round, man. And I love it. I love it. Plenty of work out there. And a lot of y'all, man, if y'all paying attention on what's going on with these ice raids and stuff, yo, there's gonna be a lot of avenues opening up for a lot of people that want to get off the ass and do something out there constructive and want to get into another field. It's gonna be open, you know. And the good thing about it is they kind of came and they changed the market because by them coming in and working for low prices, they kind of almost have set a market to where everybody's looking for low prices. But now you ain't got to worry about that no more. another thing in my profession, it ain't no price range. Nobody can go and look online and say, well, oh, it only costs this much for that. It only costs this much for that. No, no, no. My price is my price. Point blank. So when you got so when you put an actual system in, so say if I came out to your house and I put a system in. So the way the system gets put in is that your front yard is one zone, your side of your house and half of the back might be one zone. The other part of your back and the other side of your house might be another zone. So say that's 3 zones I gotta come and put in. And the reason why we call them zones because we put in little boxes, wire it up to a clock so they can come on at different times. So we separate everything. That's what the manifold is. Check out my other videos on that, what I did. So each one of those zones, let me see. When I started my own business in 2019, dog, I used to pay with materials. Let's talk about materials. I used to pay for 3 zones. I used to pay like about $600 for the materials to do 3 zones. The Texas froze because we get all our plastic textiles and shit from Texas. At the Texas froze, that $600 and something on 3 zones, that motherfucker now is like $1,200, y'all. Word. For just the materials now. That's just the material. So right now with the labor, we used to do like $250 a zone with just the labor, a zone. Now I charge like $800, dog. No lie, I charge $800 a zone. So I come and put 5 zones in your yard. That's 4 bands. You know what I mean? Off the dot. I want 2,000 just to start, and I want 2,000 once you satisfied. But I be looking out for people, man. I be hooking them up with these touchscreen clocks where they don't even have to touch the clock. They can control their system off their phone. They can be in London, Europe, wherever, and still can control their system. It also will let them know if anything breaks. Also, if they allow me to, I can connect to that actual clock to that server, and it'll alert me and let me know that something is wrong. Also, so it's a technical system now. It's serious work now. I like it. You know, it got built-in rain systems. It got built-in, like if it's too hot, you only got the zone set to come on for 15 minutes. That joker stay on for 30 minutes if it's too hot by itself. So it self-regulates itself, man. You know what I mean? According to your climate in your area once you put your zip code in. All right. So this is the last part of it. These right here are what you call male adapters because they got a male. So they call these males, and anything that you got to screw into it, they call it female. That's just a common word. So what we got here is what we do with these, because we got to turn this copper into PVC. So we got to convert it into PVC. So what we do is we just screw this right on in like that, get it hand tight, and then just hit it with the pliers. Don't go too tight with these because these will break off if you go too tight. So just tighten it to where it gets like about right there. Other one over here. Here. Make sure you thread this up. Now y'all see me threading it, so make sure y'all thread that up. Goes in. So with this, we convert. Now we just converted copper into PVC by doing that. So that's pretty much it. Yes. And this is how it will go in the ground. Water in, water out, and that's it. No, Appreciate y'all for coming through, man, with this copper backflow build. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do more shows on stuff like this. I might go back live when I get out there in James Island, man, so y'all can see the actual work getting done. I might go back out. But appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day. Bless.